My name is Stefanie Wenninger, and I'm the founder of Pine Peak Productions, and this is the Power of the Podcast. Hey there, adventurers, and welcome back to the Power of a Podcast. Today's episode is for those who are serious about building not just a great podcast, but a great business podcast. One that grows your audience and helps you scale your business. Trust me, having amazing content alone is not enough. You need a strategy to help that content get in front of the right people, your ideal client or customers. I'm going to share some tried and true methods to do just that. So if you're ready to grow your podcast audience and see real business results, stay tuned because I'm diving deep into 5 game-changing strategies. And as always, get your notepads ready because I've got some tangible tips for you to apply right after this episode. All right, number 1, leveraging your existing network. Let's start with the most immediate resource you have, your existing network. If you already have clients, email subscribers, business contracts, or social media followers, then you're sitting on a gold mine. Here's how you can tap into that. Email your subscribers. Add a dedicated podcast section to your regular emails. Don't just drop a link and move on. Instead, position it as an extension of the value you already offer them. For example, hey, if you'd enjoyed our last conversation about insert topic, you'll love this new episode where I dive deeper into the specific issue. Here's another one. Direct outreach. This is one of the most underutilized strategies. Whenever you release an episode that directly benefits one of your clients or contracts, take 30 seconds to email them with a personalized message and a link. It shows that you're thinking of them. It's also another touch point, and it opens the door for further conversation. All right, number 2, SEO for podcast growth. Here's where many podcasters overlook an easy win, SEO. You might think SEO from growing your website traffic, but it works just as well for podcast growth. Think of your podcast episode titles, the descriptions, the show notes as the meta tags of your podcast. If they're optimized for the right keywords, it makes a big difference. So how do you do it? Well, you want keyword-rich titles. So make sure your episode titles speak directly to the problems your ideal listeners are searching for. Instead of episode 12 leadership tips, try something like how to lead a remote team without losing productivity. You're hitting key terms like remote leadership and productivity, which is what people are actually searching for. Make sure you have a detailed description. Don't skip out on the description. A lot of people just use really short show notes and descriptions, and I think you need to make them just a little bit longer. This is your chance to summarize the episode, so make sure you're putting in relevant keywords. Make sure you write it in a way that feels natural, but focuses on the main topics your audience is interested in. Transcriptions. If you're not doing this yet, you should. Adding transcriptions can not only improve accessibility, but also boost your SEO. It gives search engines more text to crawl, increasing your chances of being found. All right, number 3. Cross-promotion and collaboration. Growing your audience doesn't have to be a solo journey. In fact, one of the best ways to expand your reach is by collaborating with others who already have the attention of your audience. Here are a few ways you can cross-promote. Guest appearances. Reach out to podcasts that cater to a similar audience and offer to be a guest. By sharing your expertise on their show, you're building credibility while also tapping into their listener base. But make sure you plug your own podcast at the end and give people a reason to check it out, maybe by highlighting an episode that complements the topic you just discussed. Another idea is a guest swap. This is an exchange that benefits both parties. So you feature someone on your show and they feature you on theirs. It's a win-win because both get exposure to a new audience without having to pay for it, which is super nice. All right, you can also collaborate with influencers. This could be through social media shout-outs, co-hosting a live event, or even a joint episode. The key is to partner with influencers who already have the ear of your target demographic. All right, number 4, applying reach with paid ads. Now, I know you may be thinking, I don't have the budget for paid ads. But here's the thing. You don't need to spend a lot to see results. A small investment in highly targeted ads can get your show in front of a specific audience quickly. Platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn allow you to narrow down your ad by targeting demographics, interests, job titles, and even behaviors. So you're only paying to reach people who are likely to be interested in your content. And here's the thing, you can start out small. Test out a small budget for one of your most popular episodes and maybe something that really showcases your expertise. Run ads that focus on solving a specific problem and use headlines that create curiosity. This will help you get more people listening. And if they reach one episode, they're probably more likely to get to more. Number 5, building engagement for long-term growth. Finally, let's talk about engagement. The difference between podcasts that grow steadily and those that fizzle out often comes down to how well the host engages with their listeners. This goes beyond just posting your episode and hoping people listen. You want to make sure you respond to reviews and comments. If someone takes the time to leave a review or comment on social media, better believe they want to feel like they are acknowledged. Responding not only builds goodwill, but it will also encourage others to leave feedback. And the more that people are commenting and you are commenting on your social posts, the more Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or whatever platform you're posting on will increase and reach more and more people because it's saying, hey, this is really good content. You want to encourage interaction on social media. Use platforms like Instagram or LinkedIn to spark conversations about your episode. Ask questions, run polls, get people involved in the discussion. The more engaged your listeners feel, the more likely they are to share your content. It also doesn't hurt to give listeners shout outs on your episode. It makes them feel valuable and encourages others to interact with you in the hopes of getting mentioned. I kind of have a little bonus tip here. If you know that you're going to have a pretty influential guest on your podcast, ask listeners what questions they have for that guest, because I'm pretty sure they're going to get real excited and tune in to see if their question gets asked. All right, there you have it. 5 and a little bonus one, proven strategies to grow your business podcast audience, leveraging your network, optimizing your SEO, cross-promotion, paid ads, building engagement, and asking listeners what questions they have. These are steps you could start taking today to see steady growth over time. And if you're feeling overwhelmed or you want some expert help in implementing these strategies, it's exactly what we do here at Pine Peak Productions. We specialize in helping entrepreneurs like you grow and scale your podcast through tailored audience building strategies. So reach out to us and let's make sure your podcast becomes the powerful tool it's meant to be for your business. Thanks for listening. And until next time, keep growing, keep creating, and keep scaling your podcast for success. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. If you found this episode valuable, be sure to subscribe and share it with someone who's been thinking about launching their own podcast. I'd love to hear your thoughts and questions. So please follow me on social media and drop me a message. It's Pine Peak Productions, absolutely everywhere. You can also email me at info@pinepeakproductions.com. Until next time, keep exploring new ways to grow your brand and happy podcasting.